Oh shit. It's time to diss. Oh yeah, we about to get it in. So let me ask y'all a question. What's up with these sanctuary cities? First of all, first things first, okay? Eric Adams, I don't care what nobody say. That nigga is Whack 100's older brother. Period. Them niggas look just like. That's first. Second of all, I'd like to welcome y'all to a light show production. You know what I'm saying? The Grand Master is here. You know, I've been seeing a lot of dudes out now. You know, they riffing and running their mouth, acting like they so surprised that polite, but y'all been knew that though. But here's the funny thing to me. All these niggas is dirty. Who didn't know that? So anyway, I digress. I have a couple questions about sanctuary cities, and you know, I want y'all input, see how y'all feel about it. So first things first, Eric Adams, I'm talking about him mainly, because all the rest of these jokers, like the dude from California, he should have been kicked out. Larry Elder should have been got that role, but who cares? California don't give a fuck. They love dope fiends all over the place. They love locking up they fucking corner store fucking ice cream and jellies and delis and shit. They like doing that shit. They weirdo like that. It's all good. First of all, I didn't know Eric Adams was 63 years old. Now, I'm not knocking your age. It is what it is. But you telling me we couldn't find nobody younger. All right, whatever. So, the thing about a sanctuary city is it's supposed to be a safe haven for anybody who illegally sneaks in America. That's the first thing. See, they don't want to say it like that, but that's what it is. Sanctuary cities are cities that are safe for illegal people, for people that are in your country illegally. That's what they're there for. Which is wrong. Period. If you can't come through my motherfucking port of entry, your monkey ass shouldn't be allowed in here. Here's why I don't feel sorry for any of these motherfuckers. You know, the taxpayers only get a little bit of bread at the end of, or the beginning of every year. The income tax, they get a little bit of bread. Us American people have gave the government so much goddamn money and authority over our money. Because remember, the government ain't shit, motherfucker. That's why our Second Amendment is there. Just in case they get out of line, we need to blow their fucking heads off and start anew. That's what it's for. But okay. These bastards ain't got enough to give you a $10,000 rebate every year. Fuck the income tax. No, I'm talking about aside the income tax. It should be like in the middle of the year, like June, July. The American people, I feel, should be getting 10 grand. Why? Because how the fuck are you not going to pay me anything? I'm not even asking for a lot. I'm just asking for 10 G's. How the fuck you going to not pay me nothing? But take $40 billion of our money and give it to Ukraine. And then try to juice our heads up. Oh, love them. They're Ukrainians. They're our people. First of all, homie, it's ironic that the nigga who's in office is telling us to support them, the same motherfuckers that was doing dirty ass deals with him. Ain't that a bitch? They fighting Russia. Sound like a personal problem. And even though I don't give a fuck, but weren't they the niggas kicking the Africans off the train? When the Rona was going on, they was kicking Africans off the train. They was like, nah, y'all can't live. Y'all got to die out here. We're just going to leave. So why the fuck should I pay these bitch-ass people? These some bitch-ass people. You keep talking about uniting the earth. Okay, well, wait a minute. Why am I looking out for some clearly racist people? Because they did the Africans filthy. America is a mixed multitude. Hello. So you're not just taking European tax dollars. You're taking Negro tax dollars, Latino tax dollars, you're taking everybody's money. Here's another thing. So you ain't got enough money, which you do. You ain't got enough money to give us 10 grand a year. Just 10 G's. But you got enough to give Ukraine 40 billion, then another 40 billion. Hold up, player, we ain't even got started. You also got enough money to house illegals, people that are not citizens, in 5-star hotels. Giving them money in their hand. These motherfuckers was rejecting our food. We had a bunch of space packs we was hooking them up with. These motherfuckers had the nerve to say they don't want to eat that. Well, bitch, why don't you eat the dirt? You know, what you was eating on your way up to this motherfucker. The fucking what? Now let's talk about the sanctuary cities. How much dope is all around New York right now? How many bums is all around New York right now? How much rape and onslaught of crime is going down right now in New York? What about Chicago? What about California? All these sanctuary places, bro, is full of nothing but crime. So you care about these illegals so much that you flood them in areas crime-filled and full of drugs. Now, it doesn't take a rocket scientist to see that they want black people to kill themselves off so they can move in all these immigrants. This is the same thing they did back in the day. This is how they got all your land now. When they were killing you off, they were still bringing in the Great Migration, and they gave all of our land to these white people. This is not a new trick. This is a very old trick. My people are just slow and don't see shit. That's why you got Jamaicans right now arguing that Chinese people that have businesses in Jamaica, they get tax-free for most of the year. But Jamaicans don't at all. They got to pay all their taxes. But see, we're not just talking about black people. We're talking about America. $40 billion to a group of people that you were doing dirt with. Remember, it's Biden who fired the Russian, whatever the dude was that was in Ukraine. And then you wonder why there's a war popping off between Ukraine and Russia. Nigga, it might be because your little bitch-ass president, he fucked it up. It's like he's the one in there doing dirt with people. And don't get mad because Putin ain't stupid. You call him a terrorist all the fuck you want. What the hell you think Putin's calling us? While we calling Putin a terrorist, he over here calling us faggots. I know he is. No, he's like, man, them Americans is faggots. Motherfuckers cutting off body parts and shit, letting kids that don't make sense claim that they making sense. There ain't no other issues in other countries besides the same shit that's going over here. Oh, the woman is not free in Saudi Arabia. How free is she over here getting raped and kidnapped and thrown in white vans and organs taken and bricks thrown at her and beat the fuck up and all these nigga? It sounds like she's in the same boat over here. It's just over here she's allowed to be a whore as well. So not only are you getting raped, killed, harassed, all that shit, but you can also be a slut if you want to. It's the only difference. Oh, Putin, he's a whatever they call him, an evil dictator. They say the same thing about China. They hold their people hostage and they won't let them talk. Nigga, I could have swore y'all took Trump off all social media. Y'all took Trump off so much social media he had to create his own outlet. That's not the same as the scientist dude that was talking the truth about Rona in China that got took from his home and disappeared. It's not the same thing. You know how many people? Obama's chef, a dude who could swim with no problem, ends up drowning in not that deep of water, found butt naked. I wonder what he knew. The Clinton chef. There's plenty of people that have been silenced over here. So who's telling us stuff like that? Who's telling us about all these other? Because for some reason that dude Trump wasn't afraid of none of them. All this Democrat spooky talk that they talk, that man wasn't afraid of none of them. He came through with his nuts hanging, banging on everybody. That's what y'all kept saying. Oh, he's so disrespectful. He's like, so he's not a punk. That's what you're saying. He's not a coward. He's not running like you. He's not trying to bite his tongue like y'all. He's letting people know. You come over here, start that shit. I'm going to push one of these buttons, and it's going to be an issue. Oh, well, I just start a nuclear war. We don't need nukes. Besides that bullshit we lost in Afghanistan, do you know how much fucking weaponry America is the army of the world. America is the army of the world. Can't nobody stop us. Nobody. And that's why niggas need to get with the program. Stop with that back to Africa shit. Nigga, you could have been caught the plane. So many chains and cars y'all done bought and drove. And, nigga, shut the fuck up. Y'all don't believe in that shit. You don't, because you'd have been left. You just talk that shit here because this is the only place that people will listen to that fucking stupid ass story. People all over the world don't even respect that story. That's why foreigners that come over here, they still don't respect your monkey ass. You don't think they heard of Roots? You don't think they've heard of all these dumbass fucking spells the white dudes put on you? That's why when they come here, they credit themselves as white. How do I know? Fucking Stevie back to the strip club. Fucking Jocelyn, nigga, she just got arrested recently when under her race, she put a W, nigga, she's white. What's that mean? That means all that Latin shit is bullshit. It's a minority. It's not a race. That means all that black shit is bullshit because there is no black land. There is no black world. Nigga, she knows what she's doing. That's why they let these Asians come in. That's why they let these foreigners come in because all they is agents for the government. Who didn't know that? Y'all did all this marching in the 60s. Had a couple Jews with you, a few Latinos, a couple Hindus, and all they people supposed to be down for you. They still star their nose up to you to this day. They barely want to talk to you. They barely do business with you. They look the other way. Sound just like the Peckerwood to me. Why am I saying all this? I'm saying all this because these sanctuary cities ain't nothing but a stationary spot for these demon rats to do their devil work, like kidnapping kids, molesting kids, murdering people, having people on drugs. They just found coke in a Democratic administration. Nigga, you ain't never heard of no shit like that with nobody else. Donald Trump's son could never pull half that shit Hunter Biden's caught up on. Nigga, y'all would have never let that shit go. They ain't even talk about Hunter. Now, mind you, all this dirt was done mainly while Biden's VP. So who's giving him the clearance to do it? Didn't it just come out, even though we've been knew this, but didn't it just come out that Obama's a fruit pop? Didn't it just come out? The same white dude that tried to give us game in 2009 about this sucker, way before he even won, or 2008, before he even won. The white dude been trying to tell us, yeah, I was smoking crack. I mean, he was smoking crack. I was sniffing coke with him, and I gave him fellatio and shit. Mama hug, gave him other. He has memoirs all through college about how he would sleep with a man and what we would do. So why is this stuff there? And then why would he be the president that legalized gay marriage, going completely against the Bible? He talking about he got a reverend, good damn America, because they would have killed the innocent people. So it's cool for you to judgment off your mouth on what you see, even though there's plenty of shit that you do that we don't see behind closed doors, but I digress. So you're pointing out shit. You're making shit of that is of interest. People know about it. That's like saying pyramids, statues. You know what I'm saying? Like you're gonna automatically think Egypt. Okay. So it sounds real dramatic. It sounds real dramatical. Just for this dude to turn around. And remember, he's a loyal, Pedron or whatever, he goes to your church. And he would make gay marriage legal. Going completely against the abomination rule because it has nothing to do with sin. That's what people don't get. There's a reason that Christ did not talk about homosexuality because, for one, he didn't come to do away with the law. The law has already been. He came to fulfill it. So you already knew that. You have been knew about Sodom and Gomorrah. Why the fuck does Christ have to tell you the Old Testament? Read it. It's the same thing. Okay. Christ is the what is it? He's the church and or Christ is the pastor and the church is his wife or something like that. However, they said Christ is the husband and the church is his wife. Okay. Don't sound perverted to me. Don't sound like no sexual shit at all. It sounds like some real knowledge. All right. So I'm saying that to say this. There's no reason for Christ to talk about homosexuality because he never put himself in a homosexual place. That's why he spoke about him being the husband and the church being the woman. That's why he spoke like that. It's like, bro, he could have said, I am the husband and the church is the my husband, wife. Like he could have, nigga, if he was down with it, he would have said that. It goes against the laws of nature. Even in the universal law, you have to have opposites. You have to have the opposite sex in universal law. That's how you know these homosexuals and all these, space flying motherfuckers and everybody talking about they're so, one with the universe and connected. They homos on the low. They homos are full of shit. That's where they get that shit from. That's where all that witchcraft fucking spooky shit comes from booty Duke chasers, Duke shoot chasers. Niggas booty old chasers, man. That's the crazy thing. They chase kids' booty, adults' booty. These motherfucking demons be. And it's like, that it's an abomination because you cannot build a nation. You won't be able to procreate. So it's basic science and basic information, man. You know what I'm saying? It's real, simple. It's simple shit. And it's like, the reason we don't get it is because that's not the MO of the day, man. The MO of the day is do as thou will. That's why there's so many people chopping off body parts, losing all their sexual feeling. They can't even feel nothing for the rest of their life. You ain't never gonna feel that nut again, player. You a damn idiot. Oh, I was a child. You should have stayed in the child's place. You're not even supposed to be thinking about sex, Buster. You're supposed to be thinking about homework, Buster. You're supposed to be in there knocking them books down, Buster. Get your push-up game on, or for the ladies, get your gymnastics on. Or nigga, you're not supposed to be worried about having no sexual encounters. There's other scary things that happen from having sex, not just, or there's other things that come from having sex, not just busting a nut. No, you could bust out a baby. You could bust out a sickness. Shit, you could motherfucking throw something out. You know how many times niggas done caught cramps and shit? Hold on, I got cramp. Hold on, bitch. Oh, wait. All right, back in. Like, I'm just saying, I'm trying to be funny, but back to the point, man. Sanctuary Cities is a Democrat gold mine. It's a demon rat gold mine. Because they got all the fucking idiots, and no offense to the foreigner, but you are an idiot to the American system. You ain't been here. You don't know what the fuck. You are a novice. You a motherfucking retard to this shit. So you come over here and you see old glory white dude and you think, nigga, we're proving out on the outskirts. We're proving this motherfucker has lied about everything. He just took over a land and indoctrinated it with his way of thinking. That's why he the only one winning in this motherfucker. They talk all that Hindu shit they want. How the fuck is the Hindus making more money than white people, and white people are the largest group here? It's impossible. Even if all white people put $1 on it, they still got more than us. They're more up them than us. So it's like the Hindu can't be out doing the white dude. That's impossible. The Democrats just talk. They talk that shit. Because you still ain't seen no Democrat, no Hindu Elon Musk. You still ain't seen a Mexican fucking Bill Gates yet. There's nothing but pale face. That's all you see up there. Pale face. Even in, the Hollywood, pale face. Whether it's Jew or not, still pale face. Still up top. These people are not here to work hard. That fake ass story they used to give us about immigrants years ago has been baloney. It's been bogus. Majority of them are overweight. Majority of them already have multiple kids. Majority of them are some fucking cartel little fucking midgets. And all they do is come over here and refuse to learn the language. And we keep accommodating this dead language. People think Spanish is a live language. You are fucking on crack. No, it's not. That is a dead language. Why? Because I'm going off the result of Latin America. That's what they call it. They don't call it South America. They call it Latin America. Okay, look how dilapidated down there is. So much so they run up here. So what the fuck am I supposed to say? Who are we letting in? Some motherfuckers who don't want to change. They want to act like they're bringing something to the table, but it's like, no, dog, you're bringing a dead language to the table, bro. It's a dead language. Because even the true Spaniards from Spain don't look at y'all like that. And y'all don't speak the same Spanish. Excuse me. They know that Western Hemisphere Spanish is some motherfucking made up bullshit. It's more slang, if anything. Out here, you say La Vega, motherfuckers be talking about suck they dick. If you go to Spain or Italy with that, it'll be referring to the long end of a boat. It has nothing to do with, like I said, it has nothing to do with what they. It's a fake. It's a sham. It's a sham. It's a fraud. Just like this administration. But I'm saying that to say this. Damn right, I was happy when they sent them motherfuckers to Martha's Vineyard and shit. Hell yeah, I'm happy with them motherfuckers. Nigga, why are you sending them to the projects? We don't want these motherfuckers. Why are you sending them to the middle class? We don't want these motherfuckers. We want that 10 G's every 6 months that I'm talking about. That's what we want. Because like I said, we got $40 billion to give to Ukraine twice. If we can afford to leave $60 billion worth of weaponry in Afghanistan, if we can afford to, bail out all these student loans and hook up all these fucking people that are not legal citizens off the citizens' tax money. This is our fucking money. This ain't being used to pave our roads. And mother's like, oh, these other countries are poor. Who the fuck cares? That has nothing to do with us. Tired of fixing everybody else's fucking house except my own. That don't make no damn sense. I'm hooking everybody up all over Earth. These motherfuckers making different money and shit. BRICS now. These motherfuckers got different nations linking up trying to take us out. And what we doing? Dumb homo shit. We're going to give Ukraine $40 billion. Didn't nobody else give them nothing? Why the fuck are we doing it? Why are we the only ones being asked out? We 30-something trillion in debt. We've never been this high in debt ever. And everybody's just like, oh, yeah, I don't care. Woe is me. Bro, you say that shit until there's a whole new law in this motherfucker, a whole new world. And you alive to see it? See, that's the funny shit about that slave talk. Y'all talking it because you weren't there. But if the new age did come and it was a bunch of Russians and Chinese that came over here and they put y'all in handcuffs and put y'all in some like concentration camp way off in Montana or something, how would you feel then? Laugh at the Jews all the time. That's what happened to them. One day, everything just changed. Same thing for the slave, right? Same thing for the American Indian, right? One day, a fucking boat just pulled up and everything changed. So, don't think it can't happen to you. Don't say it can't happen to you because you're bare witnessing it right now. Sanctuary cities is a fucking joke. You should have never allowed them to do that shit. Go fix Skid Row first. Go fix all the fucking orphanages first. All the halfway houses. All the foster homes. Go fix those first. Go fix the fucking Catholic Church with the altar boy first. You want to fix everything else except what the fuck you see right here. And that don't make no sense. And I don't believe everybody's on that trip. And that's why you got certain people talking about shut the fucking border down. Bring up cases on all these bitches. You fake ass fucking Denzel on all you bitches. Bringing up cases on Nancy Pelosi, fucking Biden, your bitch ass son, all your groupie fucking news report stations. Nigga, we on your ass. That's what's supposed to be happening. Instead, you got black people allowing black women to be ratchet and shit. Black people used to never allow no shit like that. We used to never allow no shit like that. You couldn't be representing the sisters. Now the sisters is ratchet as hell. Queen Latifah, Lauryn Hill, Cardi B and Sexy Red. Come on, bro. Even Nicki Minaj was doing too much. You fucking foreigner. How you say that? She from Queens. I'm Trinidadian. I'm from Trinidad. I'm Trinidad. Okay then, nigga, you a fucking foreigner. Maybe that's why you came out kind of ooby dooby dooby. Hey dooby. Shit, I see the white dude using you well. It's a Barbie world. He let you do that. with his brand new fucking agent, Ice Spice, the robot. I'm not saying she's really a robot, but I'm saying, come on, man, that's a industry plant. Everybody know that bitch is like, and not her personally. If you listen to her talk, she's a normal person. Like the Down syndrome rap, dumbing y'all down. Used to be about who could do the illest stuff. Like, now, the dumber you are, the better you are. Who they didn't want to read. Sound like to me, y'all going backwards, my friends. But hey, I'll leave you with this. Them sanctuary cities ain't gonna do nothing for this country because the immigrant ain't never did nothing for this country. The only people that do something for this country is people that want to be American. The people that love America. They love the flag. They respect the business. And those type of people would come through the port of entry. I'm just saying, B. I'm just saying, B. Hey, it is what it is, man. Yo, peace and love. I gotta get out of here, but sanctuary cities. That's a lot of bread. And think about it, yo. Like, if I do run ever in my life, just, because you ain't got to win, motherfucker. Like, shit, you just run. I think that $10,000 every 6 weeks sounds like a plan. It's going to have some type of rules, though. You got to be at your company or you got to stay working for at least like 3-4 years before it even takes effect. But if you've already been at your job 4 years, 3 years, 20 years, you're going to love this shit. $10,000 every 6 months. And a motherfucker be like, well, why would we do that? That's going to mess with the economy. You're on crack. You can't survive on $10,000 for 6 months. You're an idiot. It's just a business starter, a rainy day cleanup. You know what I'm saying? It's like, but the American people need it, and they deserve it, opposed to giving it to people that are not American citizens. Why the fuck should the immigrant be able to spend my money? All of us. All 300 and something million of us. Why should they be able to touch a fucking dime? And then you're like, oh, because we want to help you. Who the fuck told you that? We're hurting. You got to make sense when you talk to me. Fellas.